again. Okay, here we go. Gold medal game in NCL in Saskatoon. In the pool, we have Michael, Rowan, Danny, Sasha in net, Nelson, Blake, and Cruz. We unfortunately don't have David for this game because of the red card from the game previous, so we will miss him, but he's going to be up here in the stands cheering and maybe coaching. Very keen, leaning against the door or the deck there. We are in the white caps playing Capital Waves. So this is kind of cool that they get to play a team that they haven't played before. This team came out from Ottawa for this one. So we have the girls team for Surrey and the other boys team here to cheer on the team and Michael for his sprint. Be lots of energy. Which is stupid. Okay, interesting. So for this gold medal game, they've moved it up to 8-minute quarters instead of 7 that they're using throughout the rest of the tournament, I think. Oh, nope, they changed it back to 7. I guess they were just watching the clock there. Here we go. Yep. Oh, that was a close one. Capital Wave will start on Danny's check with the ball. Cross to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check. Up from Nelson's check, across to Danny's check. And that ball goes wide. Ash will start to play with the ball, looking for someone to pass to. Finds Michael. Michael finds Danny at the top of your screens. Danny gets the ordinary foul there. And oops, a little bit of an overpass there, and that's going to hit the lane ropes, or the other team recovered it there. Back on defense here. It's going to be Cruz's check with the ball. Cruz's check still hanging on to it there. Passes to Rowan's check. Back to Cruz's check. And that's a nice stop by Sasha. Almost takes it in the net with him, but doesn't quite. Good job, Sasha. Pass up to Michael. Trying for an ordinary foul call. There he gets it. Looking for someone to pass to. Finds Danny. Nelson's got side here. Let's see. Can he get his hand on it? Put it in the net. He goes for a lob and it touches the goalie's fingers and goes in. And they're on the board. Nelson with the first goal. The score is 1-0 Surrey. Pass up to Danny's check. Over to Michael's check. Pass to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check. Back to Nelson's check. Michael's check. He wants to shoot. He's going to try for a foul. No whistle there. Nelson tries for a steal. He's going to go back to his check now. Over to Cruz's check. And he dumps it as the clock runs down. Nice defense, Surrey. Good job, boys. Sasha's going to swim for that. Big pass up the pool. Nice pass, Sasha, right to Nelson's hand. Or pardon me, to Michael's hand. Nelson gets the ball in front of the net. And he doesn't quite get his hands on it with two guys on him there. No 5-meter call. I guess he didn't have his hand on the ball. So back on defense here. Nelson's going to catch up to that boy. Rowan's check with the ball now. And man, that kid wanted to shoot real bad. Went wide. Sasha will start with the ball here again. Lots of coaching from our Surrey kids up here as well. Not sure if that's helped with the water up, but it's enthusiasm anyways. Danny swimming the ball in now. Danny's looking for a shot, and he goes wide, unfortunately. All right. Everybody's excited here. Back on defense. 4:37 left in the first. Pass up the side to Cruz's check. Up top to Rowan's check. Nelson's check. Toss to Michael's check. He wants to shoot. And that's a nice field block by Michael and a really nice recovery by Rowan. Way to pick that up, Rowan. Sasha passes wide to Michael. Team swimming into position here. He's got Danny in lots of open pool space. Danny with the ball. Danny passes in. Who's in there? Is that Blake? Doesn't quite get his hands on it. Oh, no, that was Rowan. Sorry, that was Rowan in the full set position there. Okay, Capital Wave goalie with the ball. Passes up the field. Who's going to check that? Mark up, boys. Mark up. Okay, that's Nelson's check now with the ball. Over to Cruz's check. Rowan's check up top. After Cruz's check. And that's a nice... Oh, did it go off his fingers? No, I don't think it did. The refs just had a quick chat about whether it went off Sasha's fingers there. They said no, so it's going to be our possession here. Pass to Nelson. Nelson to Blake up top. Danny open on the side for that pass. We got lots of players in open pool space here. Let's see what we can do. Ordinary foul for Danny. Gets himself a little bit of space. Blake up top. He's going to shoot. Oh, what a great goal, Blake. Beauty from outside 6 meters. Really nice shot. They didn't have a lot in the way of blockers, so that was really good. In fact, that kid that didn't block that shot is getting sent out right now. That's kind of how it goes. Okay, we got a score of 2-0 for Surrey. 3 minutes left in the first. Here we go. Danny's check with the ball. Passes over to Nelson's check. Over to Danny's check. Rowan's check up top there. Over to Dave Mike's check with the ball here now. Up top to Rowan's check. And that shot goes wide. Sasha with the ball. Finds Cruz way out there having a good swim. Go for it, Cruz. Go for it, man. Oh, I don't think we're going to get a hand on that. A little bit too much power in that pass, I guess. And they're going to be back on defense. Okay, boys. Give the crowd what they want. Rowan's check with the ball. Over to Danny's check. Rowan's check. Cruz's check. Oh, and that was in. Yeah, I think that crossed the line. That's too bad. Close. Kind of let the crossbar down there, and it snuck in behind Sasha. And the score's 2-1. We have 2:06 left in the first quarter. 2-3. Let's go, boys. Get it back. All good. Blake starts up top with the ball. Passes to Michael. Ordinary foul. Michael gets himself a bit of space. That player attacks again. And Danny shoots the ball now. Ordinary foul for Danny. Blake's on a bit of a drive. Michael wide open. Who's that? Rowan. Amazing. That was a perfect pass by Danny across the Rowan, and he fires it in. Beautiful goal. 3-1. Nelson's check with the ball. Up to Blake's check up top. Michael's check. Nelson's check. Oh, bit of an overpass there on that player's part. Cruz's check with the ball. Whoop. Michael's check. Here comes a lob, and that is a crossbar out. Huge boost by Sasha. Hit the crossbar, and Rowan was able to recover that. 1:18 left in this quarter. Pass up to Danny. Danny to Michael. Ordinary foul. Michael gets himself a bit of space. He's got Danny wide open behind him here. There it goes. Ball passes to Danny. Oh, ordinary. Nope. Keep the ball, Danny. There you go. Okay, he gets the ordinary foul call there. Takes a minute. He's outside. He can shoot if he wants to. He only has one blocker. And he does, and that's a beautiful top right corner. Gorgeous shot by Danny. And the crowd goes home. 4-1. We have a minute and 2 left in this first quarter. Nelson's check with the ball. Pass up top to Rowan's check. Across to Michael's check. Back to Rowan's check. Over to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check. And that's a nice block by Cruz. Can he recover it? And he puts his body in there. And there you go. Good job, Cruz. Nice block and way to recover that. Sasha with the ball. Okay, Sasha to Danny. Oops, sorry, there's Danny. Danny's got lots of open pool space there. It's an interesting defense that they're playing here. No ordinary foul whistle for Danny on that one. Still no ordinary foul whistle. We got 5 seconds. Cruz with the ball. And he goes first shot. Oh my God. That was crazy. It skipped multiple times, like he skipped a rock right into the net there. That was beauty. Nicely done, Cruz. And that puts us at 5-1. His goal, he's getting excited. He wants to come out and maybe try a shot or something. 9 seconds left in this quarter. Let's see what happens here. Gonna do a 7-on-6 maybe? 9 seconds. No. Passes to his player. Passes it up to Danny's check. No whistle. And there's a nice stop by Sasha. 5-1 for Surrey at the end of the first quarter. Hey guys. Back for the sprint in the second quarter here. Score is 5-1 Surrey. Second quarter, let's go, Michael. Big cheering squad for him here. Let's do it. Again, they've got 8 minutes on the clock. I think they need to take that down to 7. Oh, they still got 8 minutes up there. It's going to be a variable quarter time kind of game. There we go. 7 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Let's go, Mike. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Nice one, bud. Danny with the ball here now. Gets the ordinary foul. Passes it up the side to Michael. Ordinary. Michael into, is that Rowan? Oh my gosh. Oh, good job holding on to it, Rowan. And then they call a ball under. Wow. Okay. There you go. There's some strong defense on Capital Waves part there. Coming up the pool here, that's going to be Cruz's check, I think, with the ball there. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Rowan's check. Up top to Cruz's check. Over to Nelson's check. Oh man, these kids want to shoot so bad. Passes up top to Cruz's check. And there's a nice step by Sasha. And our boys are there to protect that rebound. Pass to Michael. Waiting for players to get into position. Danny's underwater. Not a good option at this moment in time. Passes in all the way to, is that Blake? Is that Rowan? Head underwater. Oh, it's Nelson. Ordinary foul. Passes across to Danny. Nelson's going to try for a bit of a drive here. And it's stolen. Darn it. 2 guys on him. Stolen in that whole set position. It's back on defense here. Michael's check with the ball. Nelson's check with the ball. Nelson's cross over to Cruz's check. Over to Nelson's check. Trying to press. Trying for a steal. Hands are up. No whistle. Good job. Oh, let's go. Steals it. It was right at the turnover point anyway. Nice defense, but there's a couple seconds saved maybe. Okay, big pass up to Danny by Sasha. Over to Mike on the corner. Oh, Mike tries to get around him and he does. That's where he gets an exclusion. Michael learns to man up here. Cruz with the ball. Nelson in the corner. Over to Cruz. I'll zoom in here a bit for you. Michael. Oh, and it skips over the net, unfortunately. Good try, good try. Okay, goalie ball. Pass up top to Blake's check. 6 on 6 again. Nice when it comes out of the kick-out box. Cruz's check with the ball. Blake's check with the ball. Over to Michael's check. And that is a nice block by Rowan. What a steal. Great tip, and Danny's able to collect that rebound. Sasha passes up to Michael as Surrey swims back into the offensive position here. He's got Danny there. There you go. Go for it, Danny. Danny, ordinary foul. Got Cruz on the far side wide open. And Cruz goes for a shot. That's a good goal. That was a beauty. That was from outside the six. And it didn't even go across cage. Short side. That was a beautiful goal. Nicely done, Cruz. Must have had a good channel of undefended airspace before the net. That was awesome. Okay, we have a score 6-1. We have 4:11 left in the second here. Okay, that's going to be Danny's check. Passes over to Blake's check. Passes to Danny's check again up top. Pass over to Cruz's check. Nelson working hard in the whole check position. Rowan working hard in the whole check position. We got a double post, I think they call this play here. Cruz's check with the ball now. Our boys are kind of neutralizing those players right in front of the net. They're going to have to shoot from outside the 5 if they want to shoot at all. There's an outside ordinary who can shoot. He's got 2 seconds on the clock. Let's go, Sasha. And that goes way high. No worries. 3:43 left in the second quarter here. Sasha with the ball. Passes to, Danny in open full space here. Danny's going to swim it in. Oh, who's that to? And that is a nice stop by their goalie. Yeah. A nice attempt by Nelson. Looked like he was partly underwater there. It was a really nice stop by the Capital Wave goalie. Okay, he passes up. That'll be Michael's check. Over to Nelson's check. Cruz's check with the ball. Back to Nelson's check. Danny's check. Over there, we got 3 seconds on the shot clock. Nice defense, Michael, and a steal right before the buzzer again. Sorry if it was just off the screen there. It's the shot clock as well. So just before the shot clock went. Michael with the ball here now. He finds Nelson. And Nelson gets the exclusion here. And we're going to have a man up. Passes back to Danny. Oh, and Vlad calls a timeout. So we're going to get a play organized here. Show you the board quickly. 6-1 Surrey, 2:48 left. We're going to have almost a full shot clock for this power play. No exclusions on our side of the board yet, and there's 2 single exclusions on the Capital Wave side. So pretty clean game so far. There's our boys. Okay, Sasha starts the play. Passes it to Cruz. Cruz to Danny. Danny to Nelson. Danny across to Mike. Mike to Nelson. Oh, what a huge block by their goalie again. Nelson recovers it though. Back to Danny. Back to Michael. Back to Cruz. We're going to try it again. Oh, Cruz goes for it. No, it's the crossbar. Unlucky, unlucky. Good try, guys. Okay, that's over to Danny's check with the ball. Oh, there's an exclusion. Not sure what happened there. Timeout is called by Capital Wave. Vlad is not super stoked about that exclusion call because I think what Danny did was legit, but she didn't like it. That's okay. We'll have a man down here after the timeout. Okay, here we go. In the water on defense, we have Blake, Rowan, Michael, Cruz, and Nelson. 16 seconds for Capital Wave to try and have a goal during their power play here. Not sure what the hold off is. So here we go. Goalie passes it in. Michael's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Up top to Michael's check. Almost a steal. Almost a steal. Good pressure. And there's a steal by Cruz. That's beautiful. I don't know why we don't get the whistle to call our possession there. There's something in that little rule that I don't know. But here we go. That was awesome. Rowan with the ball now, swinging it up the side. Rest of the team getting into position here. Ordinary foul. Who's on a drive? Blake's trying to get open on a drive there. We have 10 seconds now. We have Danny on a bit of a drive. Oops, a little bit. The pass comes out of his hand. We're going to recover that, though. Michael recovers it. And he passes across to Rowan. Oh, hits the side of the net on that shot. Nice try, guys. Good job of using that clock. Here we go, back on defense. Goalie with the ball. Passes to, that looks like it's going to be Danny's check. Into Michael's check. Across to Rowan's check. Blake's check. Across to Danny's check. Across to Blake's check. Rowan's. And there's a shot, and that's a nice field block. I think that might have been Nelson. Blake recovers it. Whoa, goes to Michael and back to Sasha. Good call. Nelson passes, or pardon me, yes, Sasha passes all the way up to Rowan. Rowan's got lots of pool space there. Nelson trying to find some pool space. Cruz is open to receive a pass. Whoop. Nice floating there, Cruz, to try and get to that pass. Down to 6 seconds. He's going to go for it. Why not? Cruz tries. Oh, stopped by the goalie. Skip shot that sort of landed flat in the water there. I think happens sometimes. Capital Wave goalie with the ball. With 23 seconds left in this quarter. Scores 6-1 check with the ball. Danny's check. Nelson's check. Danny's check. And that kid shoots wide. 6 seconds. 6 seconds left on this clock. One last offense, or maybe we're going to hold it. Not sure. 4, 3, 2. Nice try, Sasha. Nice try, bud. Okay, 6-1 at the half. They're going to switch sides here and hopefully keep this momentum going. Okay, here we go. Back in. Third quarter, scores 6-1 Surrey in white caps. Looks like Cruz is going to do the sprint for us here. Beside him is Nelson. Yep, that's Cruz. Confirmed by the girls' turn. Nelson beside him, then Rowan, Sasha in net, Blake, Ricky, and Michael. Here we go. Oh, Cruiser. Close. Let's start on defense this quarter. That'll be Nelson's check with the ball. Passes over to Ricky's check. To Nelson's check, to Cruz's check. Over to Nelson's check. Ricky's check. Michael's check. Ricky's check. Oh, nice stop, Sasha. Awesome. Here we go. Let's start off strong here at this first quarter. Let's get a goal. Michael with the ball. Looking for someone to find some open pool space. Ricky on the side there. Whoop, get your hand on it, bud. And then he spins it for an ordinary foul. There we go. Ricky into Michael. And that is, oh, no, okay, they're going to stop it for an exclusion, so that goal's not going to count. We're going to get a power play instead. Okay, so that's Nelson with the ball to Cruz. And now somebody's inside the 2 meter. So we lost that. So that's too bad. That was an unfortunate series of events. Here we go, back on defense. Passes to Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Ricky's check. Rowan's check. Nelson's check. Whoop, that shot goes wide. Cruz is going to pick up that rebound. Pass it back to Sasha to start the play here. Boys are looking a little bit tired. Can't blame them. Here comes Michael with the ball. Up to Blake up top. And there is a swim under. Good job, Cruz, in that exclusion. We had Cruz in open pool space right in front of the net there. Do we still? Not quite, but here we go. It might be a decoy. Nelson with the ball now. Passes into Cruz, and that's a beautiful goal. Well done, boys. Nice play. Really nice play. 7-1. He says thank you. Back on defense here. 5:24 left in the third quarter. Blake's check with the ball up top. Over to Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Mike's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. And there's, that was unlucky. That went off of Sasha's hands during his save into the corner. That's too bad. Happens sometimes. 7-2. Blake starting with the ball there. Passes to Ricky. Ricky to Michael. Michael into Rowan. Hey-oh. Nice stop by the goalie there. We'll get the ball at the 2 meter. Michael's going to take it on the far side of your screen. We're spreading out here. I'll lean out. Michael to Ricky. Blake making his way into the whole set position. Nelson up top with the ball. And he skips that in from outside the 6. That's a nice shot. Nelson scores 8-2. That'll be Cruz's check up top. Nelson's check. We've got Oliver in the water here now. It's Oliver's check with the ball. Back up to Nelson's check. Over to Cruz's check. Back up top to Nelson's check. Over to Oliver's check. And that's a nice save by Sasha, and he keeps it away from the lane ropes. Good job. Sometimes it depends on the spin on the ball there. That time worked out. Good job. Pass up to Michael. Michael to Cruz. Ordinary foul. Cruz can shoot if he wants to. Does he want to? Yeah, he's looking for someone to get open. We're down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. And one of our players did some sort of a pulling maneuver that lost us possession. So turnover here. And there's a pass up to, who's going to mark up with this player? Is that going to be Nelson's check? Oliver's check with the ball now. Passes up to Nelson's check. Blake's check. Nelson's going to start to pressure him now. Oliver's check with the ball. Back up to Nelson's check. And there, I don't know if that was a field block by Nelson or if the kid just shot wide. Either way, our possession. Sasha with the ball. Passes to Micah. 3:23 left in this quarter. Michael looking for someone to pass to. Cruz doing a good job of getting around that player. Danny with possession now. Ordinary foul, gets himself some space. 6 seconds only though left on the clock. He's going to fire it up top corner to Michael. He's wide open. Oh, unlucky. Oliver on a bit of a drive there, and that ball gets stolen. And it gets a bit of a tall pass, tips out of his fingers there. Okay, this looks like it's going to be Blake's check with the ball. Passes to Cruz's check. Up top to Nelson's check. Cruz's check. In for a steal, ball under, just a clean steal, and Nelson fires it back to Sasha. Let's go. Sasha with a pass to Michael. Michael to Danny. That's always coming way out to try and block that cool post goal that we all love so much. Danny with the ball. He's going to swim past this player. Is he going to do it himself here? No, he passes it to Nelson. Can he get it in? Oh, Nelson tries for a fancy backhand and doesn't go in. All right, big pass up. That is Blake's check with the ball. Over to Cruz's check. Blake's check. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Arms are up to block here. This kid wants to shoot. That's a nice stop by Sasha. 1:45 left in the third. Scores 8-2 for Surrey. Pass up to Michael. Finds Cruz wide open on this side. And Cruz with the lob. Beauty. 9-2. Oliver's check up top of the ball. Passes to Nelson's check over to Cruz's check. Oh, that's a huge steal by Danny. Go gadget arms. Passes back to Sasha. Sasha keeps it. He's getting attacked. He gets an ordinary foul. Way to keep your cool, Sasha. Finds Cruz open here, and our team is back on offense. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. What's Cruz want to do here? Is he going to go for another lob? Ordinary foul. He's going to give himself some space, so if he's going for a lob. Field block. Oh, but there's an exclusion there, earned, I think, is it earned by Cruz? Either way, we're going to get a secondary possession for 18 seconds here. Let's go again, guys. Danny with the ball. To Nelson. And Oliver! All right. Love that play. Way to be there, Oliver. It's passed by Nelson. 10-2. 49 seconds left in the third. Beauty. Okay, Oliver is going to check that player up top. Oliver moves over. He's checking that player now. Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Nelson tries for a steal. No luck there. Cruz's check with the ball. Alley-oop to the other side. But Michael's got strong D, and there's a save by Sasha. Unless it went off the post. Not sure exactly, but we have possession. That's what's important. Sasha with the ball. He's going to slow it down here a bit. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Passes it to Danny. 4, 3, Jake. No call there. All right. Jake was trying to do the foul so he could shoot. Ran out of time. So 10-2 after the third quarter here for Surrey. 1 quarter left. Go, boys. Okay, here we go. Oliver is going to do the sprint for us here on the fourth quarter. In the water, we have Oliver Cruz, Nelson Sasha, Blake, Mike, and Danny. Let's go, Oliver. This is interesting. This kid's starting facing this way. I don't think that's allowed. Anyway, you guys didn't see that. Here we go. Let's go, Oliver. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, interesting. Okay. We'll start on defense here. Nelson's check with the ball. Little Michael's check. Cruz's check. Michael's check. And there's a shot and a big block by Sasha, and Danny's able to get that rebound. Passes back to Sasha. Big pass. Up to Michael. Zoom out for you here, guys. There we go. Michael with the ball here to Nelson. Oh, it goes off the goalie. Can he? Yeah, okay. He's going to get a secondary chance here. Ordinary foul. We got 18 seconds after that shot. Cruz with the ball. Oh, into Blake. Get his hand on it. Got three guys on him. Passes over to Nelson. And that goes cross cage and into the net. Nice shot. Oh, nice pass by Blake as he was getting swarmed in the whole set position there. That was good. Good job to pop it over them. 11-2. All right. Anton's coming in here. Danny's going to take a break. Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Top to Michael's check. And that's a nice stop by Sasha. Ooh, caught me off guard that kid was going to shoot, but Sasha was ready for it. Went off his fingers, though, past the lane rope. So the other team will get another crack at it here for 18 seconds, starting at that red 2-meter cone. They pass out to Michael's check. Over to Nelson's check. To Cruz's check. He's going to move in to try and shoot. Nelson's check with the ball here now. They pass it into the whole set. Ooh, here we go. Come on, Sasha. Nice disruption by Cruz. Oh, ordinary foul. This player has to pass now before they can shoot. And he goes for it. He hits the crossbar. Player gets it back, and that goes wide. So many opportunities there in Capital Wave, and such great defense by Surrey. Well done, boys. Nice protection for Sasha. Sasha with the ball. We have 5:26 left in the game here. Big pass up to Michael. Michael's got Anton in the middle. Whoops, that pass was a bit shy, but Cruz gets his hands on it. It's squeezing. We're going to get a man up here. He passes back to Blake. We're on the power play. Anton finds pool space. Pass to Nelson. Anton with the ball here now. Up to Blake. Over to Mike. Mike does, oh, unlucky. Fell out of his hand there. Goes for it. Cruz gets it. And there, Cruz gets a rebound off that field block and gets it past the goalie. Beauty. 12-2. 4:54 left in this game. Rowan's coming back in here. Michael's going to take a break. So in the water right now, we have Rowan, Cruz, Oliver, Blake, Nelson, and Anton. Sasha and net, obviously. They're just clearing a ball from behind the net. Nelson's check with the ball. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. Cruz's check. Nelson's check. And that's a nice stop by Sasha again. Well done. He did touch it again. It touched the lane rope. So they're going to get it at the 2-meter. Another 18-second opportunity for Capital Wave here. It's Rowan's check with the ball to start at the 2. Passes to Cruz's check. Passes over to Anton's check. Oh, Anton goes for it. No. He have his arm up to block. Good job. Good defense. Ordinary foul. He's going to back up to help protect the net here. Nelson's checked with the ball now. Nelson's arms up, goes underwater. No whistle for that kid, and that's a huge block by Blake. Sash is going to start us off here again. 3:57 left in the quarter. 12-2 for Surrey. Pass out to Oliver. And goes out to Rowan. Rowan into the middle. Who's there? Cruz. No 5-meter call. Says it was ball only. And that's a steal for Capital Wave. We're going to pass it back up the pool. That's Anton's check with the ball into Nelson's check. Over to Anton's check. Back up top to Nelson's check. Passes across Rowan's check. Arms are up to block. Nelson's check. Back to Rowan's check. Lots of arms up to block. That's a nice field block by Rowan. Didn't look like a very clear channel for that shooter. Sasha with the ball. 3:05 left. Passes to Nelson. 14 seconds. Passes into who we got. Oh, nice try. Cruz. That ball gets stolen. Sorry if that was off the screen, guys. And that's a big pass up to Nelson's check, and Nelson reads it, and he's able to get that steal. And we're back on offense. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Waiting for the team to catch up here. There's Rowan with the ball in the top of your screen. Passes to Oliver. He's open. 7 seconds left to make something happen. Rowan with the ball here. Ordinary, but we only have 2 seconds, so there's not much we can do. Blake's underwater, and Rowan dumps it. And there's a timeout called by Capital Wave. 2:08 left in this quarter, left in the game. Score 12-2 for Surrey. One kick out on our board for this entire game, and that's Denny, just with one. A few more on the other side, but it's been mainly a clean game here. One player in the water playing find the cap, which is always tricky when the pool is quite deep. Okay, we no exclusions. So we have a 6-on-6 here. Capital Wave called a timeout just to get themselves organized for a play. We got Ricky in the water, Anton, Oliver, Rowan, Danny, and Michael. Nelson taking a break. And that is a bit of a disruption by Michael. Capital Wave with the ball. Anton's check with the ball. Oliver's check with the ball. Arms up to block. Anton's check with the ball. They're looking to feed it into the whole set, and there's a nice steal by Oliver. Good read. Good read, bud. 1:45. Sasha passes up the pool to Michael. Rest of the crew is swimming back here. Mike on a bit of a drive on his own here. Oh, nice try. It's the posting and the goalie on that one, I think. 1:27. Looks like that's going to be Danny's check. Rowan's check up top. Oliver's check on the far side there. Up to Rowan's check up top. He wants to shoot. He passes it into the whole set. Anton playing defense, and the kid gets a shot off, and Sasha saves it. Big pass up to Michael. Nobody else in position. We got time. 57 seconds left in the game. Michael draws an ordinary foul. He gets himself a little bit of space. Well, that wasn't a lot of space. That kid came back for him after more than 3 Mississippis, which is what I usually cap for. I feel like that would actually be a kick out in a lot of games. Anyway, here we go. Anton with the ball here, being held. Ordinary foul. He has to pass before he can shoot. Michael with the ball. Goes for another shot. Field. Goalie possession. This might be the last possession of the game. 30 seconds left. Ricky's check with the ball. Over to Anton's check. Over to Ricky's check. This is going to be a gold medal for the first NCL for this U16 Surrey White. That shot goes wide. 1 second left on the clock, and that's a gold medal for Surrey White. Nice job, boys. Well done. What a game. What a game. Incroyable. Sasha had a great game. These boys played really well. Nice to play a fresh team. Nice job, boys. Well done. Final score. There we go. Let's do this. 12-2 for Surrey.